Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess, if you didn't already know, and you are now in the Princess lifestyle. Okay, so this video is about to be about my newest foundation routine. So I tried something different, and I wasn't planning this at all, but I tried something different with my usual foundation, highlight, and contour routine. And the difference is that I left out one of the products, and I'm going to show you within this video. But first, we're going to start with the eyes. I unexpectedly did this look. Okay, so basically, I read all of you guys' comments on my previous video, and can I just say, I love you guys so much for just understanding me. The fact that all of you got what I was saying and didn't feel like, oh, well, if you're not going to do reviews, what are you going to do? No, all of you actually understood me. So I'm so grateful to have you guys. I'm grateful to have subscribers that actually are like me and get me and feel me on multiple levels, you know? Basically, I said, the reviews are stale for me right now. I need a break from reviews, and I just want to, do makeup looks and chat and kiki and all of that and just have a good time, as opposed to being a freaking makeup scientist all my life. I'm tired, okay? Is this biology class or am I in Sephora? That's what I want to know. All right, so for right now, we're just gonna have a little fun. I do have a lot of PR from different companies, and instead of doing actual reviews, I'm just gonna incorporate them into the videos that I put out. Okay, I'm going to test them out and I'm going to incorporate them into the videos. So I'm trying to get through as many of the eyeshadow palettes from Juvia's Place that I have so that you guys can know how the palettes work. This lime green palette is called The Tribe by Juvia's Place, and okay, so when I picked up that palette, I was not planning to use it in this way. This look just took on a life of its own, and I ended up with this turquoise-y, deep blue sea, Little Mermaid-y. I don't even know. I don't know what to call this makeup look, so y'all can figure it out. Put a comment below of what you think the makeup look should be called when you see it, but it's like an aqua, marine, dolphin type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this look really just took on a life of its own, and I just started putting things on my eyes, and then it turned out how it turned out, and how it turned out. Well, I'm gonna let y'all be the judge, but I'm gonna just say I looked real good, okay? I was looking real snatched. I was looking like your daddy just proposed. I was looking like I'm driving your daddy's Ferrari to the dealership so I can go get one of my own in my own name, fully paid off in cash. You feel me? So yeah, this palette really, it surprised me. Because you guys can tell I'm not really do a lot with the colors type of girl, but Juvia's Place really has gotten me into colors. I don't know what it is. I've never been into like super duper bright looks like the one that I did previous with the hot pink eyeshadow. I've never been into like lime green. I would never touch a lime green eyeshadow, but these palettes, there's just such a variety within them that I can't help but go for those shades that take me out of my comfort zone. So if you're trying to get out of your comfort zone and you want to try a little lime green, a little orange, a blue situation, I would definitely say to get the Tribe palette, but also get one of their neutral palettes like the Warrior or the Warrior 2. I would say, I've said this plenty of times, get the Warrior 2 palette if you're a beginner at makeup, if you're advanced at makeup. The Warrior 2 palette has every transition color you could ever ask for, like every single one, all of them, okay? So that's just my little tidbit as far as eyeshadows go. You guys, I know you guys rely on me to tell you guys what products you actually need, as opposed to getting all of the products you see me use. Speaking of which, I am getting ready to do an end of summer favorites video for you guys. I can't do monthly favorites because, you know, I might do a review on something and like how the product works and looks and all of that stuff, but that doesn't mean it's going to become a favorite of mine. You know what I mean? Like, I have favorite foundations and I have favorite concealers and stuff, and some of those things I don't even have reviews for on my channel. So my end of summer favorites video, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it a tutorial because I have a lot of things that I like, but it is going to be a very in-depth video where I am explaining to you guys which product works best for which skin type, how long it lasts, what's the wear time, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let's get into the skin in this routine now. I'm using a new primer from the drugstore, from CoverGirl. I can tell you guys that I like this primer. I received 2 primers from CoverGirl. This one is the moisturizing, the hydrating primer. And the other one that I used in the previous video was the mattifying primer. I do like the mattifying primer, but what my skin is telling me at this very moment, for this week in particular, I need hydration. So I wasn't in love with how my skin looked the previous video. So I'm sticking with the hydrating primer for now. So I'm going in per usual with my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. And you can see it's going on really beautifully, and my skin has really been acting up, but I'm getting it back to its normal, balanced, healthy self. And the primer is really peeking through. 2 days ago when I did my makeup on my own, didn't record it, my foundation looked a little dry, and it's because I wasn't using a hydrating primer. So if you're in the market for a hydrating primer, please get this one from CoverGirl. That is a part of my new routine, this primer from CoverGirl. And you guys know I don't do drugstore primers. But anyway, what I'm doing is here, I'm contouring first using my Juvia's Place No. 4 concealer. You guys, I never contour first. That's not really my thing. I've done it in the past, but I would always follow it up with a highlight, a concealer. Not here. Nope. I'm only contouring. I am leaving everything else as is. I'm not highlighting. And this wasn't the intention for this video at all. But once I did it, I was like, whoa. I love how this looks. So what I did was just contoured normally like I usually would. And I made it a point to blend out very, very well, like I usually do. And now I'm just going back in with that same sponge that I used to blend out my foundation, well, to further blend it out. And I'm going over my highlighted areas just to make it a teensy weensy bit brighter. And then I follow it up with the brush that I used to contour, and all of it just balanced so seamlessly. If you're going for a very natural skin type of look, like not super duper glam, an everyday type of look, this is the routine for you. I didn't even expect it to turn out as well as it did, but I really love the no highlight, no bright under eye look. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm getting old. I don't know, but I just love how this turned out. Of course, I love how the eyes turned out and everything like that, but the way my skin looks, the finish of my skin, and the way my bone structure is popping even more so because I didn't highlight, I really like that. So that's the look that I'm with for right now. I don't know how long this is gonna last for me. I might just be with it for the next week, the next 2 weeks, I don't know. But I love it. I love the no highlight look. I really do. It gives my cheekbones a chance to really stunt on all you hoes. You feel me? Like, let us all stunt on these hoes together. Drop the highlight at the door, baby. Drop it at the door. And we'll come back to it next week. But for this week, let's take a break. Let's see what we can do without the highlight, okay? That's all I'm saying, honey. Anyway, so now I'm just, smoking out the lower lash line. I'm using that same blue shade from the Tribe palette, and the shade is called San or San. But there's no H in the word, so I think it's, well, I don't know. I'm saying San because that just makes sense to me. And I'm also using a really bright shade from that palette as my pop of color, and this eye look is gorgeous. It really complements the unhighlighted areas of my under eye. I love it. I love how my face is just sitting without the highlight. You know what I mean? With just the foundation. I really like it. It's such a beautiful, like, of course it's very full coverage, so it's obvious that you have on makeup, but it looks very natural. It looks airbrushed. It looks effortless. It's like effortless full coverage skin. That's what I would call it. Effortless full coverage skin. So this is my new foundation routine. This is my new full face routine for right now. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this, but this is definitely a technique that I'm going to keep in my back pocket at all times. Oh, and this is definitely also a part of that technique, using this Huda Beauty Nymph, not on my body, but on my cheekbones and forehead and nose and chin as my highlights. It's stunning because it looks like skin as opposed to looking like a thick streaky powder like a lot of highlights tend to do. This just looks like skin. It blends out like a cream contour. It blends out like a bronzer. It blends out like it's your foundation. So this is also a part of my new full face routine. You guys need to get into this, okay? Just give this routine a try. Tomorrow when you wake up in the morning or whenever you're getting ready in the afternoon, going to church, going to school, whatever, try this look, okay? Try this look. It's such a fast routine also. You will be out the door in 30 minutes with this routine. I promise you, you will. I promise you, you will. Yeah, just look at my cheekbones. Can you see the way they are just popping? And this is no highlight. It's so subtle, and it's a subtle transition from cheekbone to jawline and chin to lip and under eye to nose and forehead to brow. Honey, I am serving flawlessness with little to no effort. Okay, that's what I'm giving you guys right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to pieces, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.